Sorry, just a few technical difficulties. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but welcome back to our channel. We are now into week 20, and this morning I'm going to take you through a moderate intensity exercise class. For those of you who haven't tuned in before, my name is Marguerite and I work on the Macmillan Move More service across Wandsworth. So the Move More service is a physical activity service designed for people living with and beyond cancer to get more active. So I have left our contact details in the description below, both our email and our phone number. So if you do want to get in touch for more information or just for some one-on-one support, please do so. And this morning I'm going to take you through a moderate intensity exercise class. As I said, you will need some weights to add into the strength component of the class. I'm using 2 tins of food. You can also use filled drink bottles, milk cartons, dumbbells if you've got them lying around the house. You also need a chair to hold on to for a couple of exercises in the warm-up, and then we'll also be using that in the strength component as well. So just make sure you've got one of those nearby. As always, remember to go at your own pace. Only do the exercises that you're comfortable with doing. If there are any exercises that you're not comfortable performing, please feel free to skip these. If in doubt at any point throughout the session, just march on the spot. The most important thing is just to keep moving. If you need to have a stop, rest, please do so. Make sure you've got a drink of water nearby to keep yourself hydrated throughout the class. And if you are feeling unwell now before the class starts or at any point throughout the class, please do stop immediately and only return back once you are feeling up to it. As I said, the contact details for the Move More service are below. So if there are any exercises you're unsure if they're safe for you to do, please do get in touch. Excuse the little husky voice this morning. I think I've got a wee cold brewing, but that's okay. So we will get started with our warm-up. We don't need any equipment for this section. We'll just hold on to the chair nearing the end when we move down to our hips and our ankles. So if we'll just stand with our feet about shoulder width apart, up nice and tall, we're going to start at the top of our body and work our way down. So we're just going to turn our neck to the right and then gently to the left. Nice and gently, not straining too much. This is just a warm-up. We're just loosening up our joints and our body, ready for the exercise class ahead. Right, once more to the right and then to the left. And now we'll look up towards the ceiling and down towards the ground. Again, try to get the rest of your body nice and still. All right, once more, we'll look up and then down. All right, and now we'll do some neck circles, starting in a clockwise direction, keeping the rest of the body as still as we can. All right, just a few more in this direction. All right, and going the opposite way now, anti-clockwise, again, keeping that body, rest of the body nice and still. All right, and once more. Perfect, we'll move down to our shoulders, starting with some shoulder shrugs. So just taking our shoulders up to our ears and then releasing back down. All right, just a couple more. All right, we're going to add our arms into it, starting with our right arm, just bringing it up and over. Imagining we're in the pool doing some freestyle or at the beach. One arm after the other, just going at your own pace. Nice and slowly. Do a few more going forwards, and then we're going to go backwards. Right, we will do one more on each arm, so right, left, and now we're going to go backwards. So again, just nice and slowly, one arm after the other. Good work. Okay, once more on the right and then on the left. We'll move down to our wrists, hands out straight in front of us, and we'll just do some wrist circles, trying to keep the rest of your arm as still as possible. Taking both our hands in an outward circle, and then we'll bring those back inwards. All right, and release those arms down. Now we'll put one arm on top of the other, and we'll do some abdominal twists. So just twisting to the right and then to the left. All right, nice and gently. Good work. All right, we'll go once more to the right and then to the left. Okay, we'll put our right hand up in the air, left hand hanging to the side. We're just going to lean to the left and then straighten back up. Just bending over just enough so you can feel a stretch down the right hand side of your body. All right, once more this way. Good work. All right, opposite side, so left hand up in the air, right hand hanging to the side, leaning to the right, just enough to feel a nice stretch down the left side of your body. All right, good work. Okay, moving down to our hips. So you might need to hold on to a chair for this one. So we'll start on our right hand side. So holding onto that chair and lifting up our right leg so it's about hip height, opening up our hip as if we're stepping over something, tapping our foot down, lifting it back up and bringing it back to center. So we'll do a few on our right side before we switch over. Good work. We'll do two more on this side. And last one on the right hand side. Okay, and we're going to switch sides, jump onto the other side of that chair. We're going to do the same with the left, so picking up our left leg to about hip height, opening our hip, tapping down, picking up and bringing it back around. All right, just a couple more. All right, and the last one on this side. Perfect. All right, you can keep holding onto the chair if you need. We're going to move down to our knees just with some gentle kicks, just loosening up those knee joints, not taking your feet too high off the ground. All right, a little bit longer of this, and then we'll move down to our ankles. Okay, grabbing onto that chair again. We're going to start with our right ankle, picking up our right foot off the floor and going in a clockwise direction to start with. Some ankle circles. All right, and changing directions, taking it anti-clockwise. Okay, and foot down, same on the left-hand side. So picking up our foot, going in a clockwise direction to start with. All right, and taking it the opposite way, going anti-clockwise now. All right, and foot down, and last exercise, staying with our ankles, picking up our right foot, pointing our toes up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to pump our ankle down so our toes are not facing the ground. So just a wee pump of the ankle. Perfect. And popping that foot down, same with the left. Starting with our toes pointing upwards and then pumping them down. Alrighty. And placing our foot down, giving our arms and legs a bit of a shake. And that is our warm-up done and dusted. Grab a drink if you need. We'll get onto the cardio component. So no equipment is needed for the cardio. So just move the chair and your way. Just have a little bit of room around you, just enough to do. Tapping forward and back. And we will get started. So same format we've been doing for a while. We'll do 2 rounds of cardio. So our 7 exercises, a minute for each exercise. We'll have a break, a minute to 2 minutes, and then we'll jump back in and repeat all those exercises once more. And then that'll be our cardio component done. So our first exercise is a lower body exercise. So most of these exercises are full body, but can be modified to just be upper or lower. So at any point, if you need to rest one half of the body, please do so. Remember to always go at your own pace. And if in doubt, like I said at the beginning, just march on the spot. The goal for this round, for this portion of the class is just to get our heart rate up and get us breathing a little bit harder. So as long as you're moving, that's great. So our first exercise I'll show you is a box step. So we haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but we're going to have a slight bend in our knees, feet about hip width apart, and you're just going to step forward, forward, back, back. So in a bit of a square, forward, forward, back, back, and you can bring your arms into it if you like. So we'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So just a box step, so forward, forward, back, back, slight bend in our knees. If you want, you can bring those arms into it and swing them as you walk. Good work. Nice, easy exercise to get us started. Alrighty, we are almost halfway through this exercise. So forward, forward, back, back. Just going at your own pace. Trying to keep a bend in those knees if you can. All right, we've got 15 seconds left of the first exercise. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, the next exercise is we're going to toe tap to the side, and as we're toe tapping, we're going to add a punch. So I'm going same arm and same leg, but it really doesn't matter which arm and which leg you're using at the same time. Just try and get that body moving. Almost halfway for this exercise. Good work. All right, 20 seconds left. Almost there. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, my favorite, hamstring curl. We're just flicking our feet up behind us, up towards our bottoms. And if you want to add in the upper body, we're adding in a clap. So just taking our arms apart and coming in for a clap. Should feel a nice stretch across your chest as you do so. You can just focus on the legs if you like. We are over halfway. Legs get a wee break after this one. All right, 15 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next exercise, slightly bend in our knees, back nice and straight, looking forward. We're going into a punch. So just punching straight out in front of us, keeping the bend in the knees just to engage the lower body a little bit, but really focusing on the upper body with those punches. We're almost halfway. All right, good work, everyone. You can either focus on your speed with the punches, go real fast, or you can focus on the power and go a little bit more slow. Up to you. We've got 10 seconds left. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is just a wee squat, so we bend up the knees, and as we come up, we're just going to reach diagonally across the body. Follow your hand with your eyes if you can. Get a wee twist in the torso. Good work, almost halfway. All righty, good job, everyone. We have 15 seconds to go. All right, we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, we're going to tap back. And as we tap back, we're going to add in a bicep curl. Alrighty. We've only got one exercise after this one, and we are halfway for this exercise. Almost there, 20 seconds to go. All right, 10 seconds. One more to go after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next exercise is toe tapping to the side again. This time we're going to reach the same arm up and over our head. All right. So just reaching the arm straight up above as high as you can. Getting into a wee rhythm. This one feels a bit like a dance move. We are over halfway. We are into the last 15 seconds of round one. Keep going, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, everyone. That is round 1 done. We will have a break, so grab a drink. Maybe open some windows if you can. It's quite muggy today. So I'm going to do that all again, but we'll just have a little longer break. All right. So if you need a longer break, then I take for us, obviously, please do have as much as you need and just join back in when you are feeling up to it. I'm going to wait another 30 or so seconds just because it is a bit muggy today. So everyone catch their breath, have a drink. Okay, while we just wait for the break, the first exercise is just our box step, so our slight bend in our knees, swinging our arms into it as well. We're going to go back in 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go with our box step. So front, back, swinging those arms into it as well. Keeping a slight bend in your knees. Good work. We are almost halfway for exercise 1 of round 2. Only 6 exercises to go after this one. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Heart rate racing, maybe slightly out of breath. Got 15 seconds left to go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is our toe taps to the side, and we're going to add in our punch. Again, it doesn't matter which arm and leg are working together. I'm using my right and left arms together. But just do what works for you. Again, the important thing is just to keep moving. Right, we are over halfway. About 15 seconds to go of this one. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise is our hamstring curl. So flicking our feet up behind us, up towards our bottoms, and we're adding in that big wide clap if we can, feeling a nice stretch across our chest. All right, over halfway done. Good work, everyone. Next exercise, we're going into our punching. Got 15 seconds left of this one. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, slight bend in our knees, a nice straight back, looking forward and punching straight out in front of us. All righty, good job. Keep going. Almost halfway for this one. All right, 15 seconds left. Almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, we're doing our wee squat. So just a slight bend of the knees. And as we come up, we're doing that diagonal reach across the body with our eyes following our hand, giving a wee twist in the torso. Just lowering yourself down in that squat as far as you're comfortable going. Right, we are over halfway. Only 2 more exercises to go in this round. Then cardio is done. All right, we're almost there for this one. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next exercise, our toe tap back, and we're adding in our bicep curls. This is our second to last exercise. You'll be happy to hear almost at the end of our cardio. Might be starting to sweat a little bit now. We are halfway. Almost there. 15 seconds to go. One more exercise after this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're toe tapping to the side, and our same arm is coming up over our head, nice and straight, really reaching as far above your head as you can. This is our last exercise. All right, we're into our last 30 seconds now. Last burst of energy. Almost there. Keep going into our last 15 seconds. Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Grab a drink. Have a wee sit down if you need. Catch your breath back. We will have a wee break before we go into our strength component. So for the strength part of the class, 4 exercises. We've got 2 for our lower body today, 1 for our upper body, and 1 for our abdominals. So you will need a chair to hold on to, as well as to sit on. Those are for our lower body exercises. And then for our upper body and our abdominals, you can add in some weights if you like. So we're going to start with our upper body exercise. So we can grab onto our weights. We're going to do a side elbow extension. So standing with our feet about shoulder width apart, back up nice and straight. We're going to start with take our arms up to shoulder height. hold onto your weights nice and tightly. Have your arms up at shoulder height. Have your hands in front of your chest with your palms facing inwards. And we're going to keep our arms at shoulder height throughout all these repetitions we're about to do. We're going to extend our elbows, and as we extend our elbows, we're going to have our palms facing outwards, and then bringing our hands back in front of our chest and rotating our palms to face inwards again. So we will do 12 of these together. If everyone's ready, get in position. Alrighty, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and last one, 12. Good work. Next exercise is our lower body. So we just need to hold on to the chair. We're going to do some hip abductions. So standing to the side of the chair, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart again, hold onto that chair. We're going to start on our right hand side. We're going to keep our right leg nice and straight, stand it up nice and straight as we're doing this. We're going to lift our leg up just as high as we're comfortable going, and then we're just going to bring our leg back to center, and then we'll repeat that 12 times. So everyone stands up nice and straight, holding onto that chair. We'll do it 12 on our right, and then we'll switch to do 12 on our left. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one on the side, 12. All right, jump to the other side of your chair. We can just turn it around. We're going to do the same on our left-hand side, keeping our leg nice and straight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. We'll go to our abdominal exercise. So for this one, we'll just hold on to one weight. So we're going to hold onto the weight with both hands. We're going to do a wood chop. So we have done this exercise a number of times, but just to remind you, again, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, holding onto that weight with both hands. You're going to bend your knees slightly, and then go and have your hands holding onto the weight to the left-hand side. And then we're going to bring those arms up and across our body, following our eyes, following the our hands with our eyes, retwist of the body, and then taking those back down to start. So we'll do 12 on our left and then 12 on our right. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, changing sides, taking our hands to our right hand side, just below the knee, and we'll do 12 on this side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. We'll go into our last exercise for round 1. So we'll pop those weights on the floor because the next exercise we're going to start in a seated position. So we're going to do a sit to stand. So it works all the lower body. Scoot yourself forward on the chair. You're going to sit up nice and straight. We're going to have our hands crossed over our chest so we're not tempted to use those to help us stand up. And we're just going to push off the ground, engaging our lower body, standing to an upright position, and then lowering yourself back down to an upright seated position. So we're going to do 12 of these. Just go at your own pace, and I'll count 12, but you can go at your own pace and just do however many you are comfortable doing. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Good work. So we'll do all those exercises once more. Moving the chair out of the way, we're going to start back up at our upper body. So holding on to both your weights for this one. We're going to stand with our feet back shoulder width apart, up nice and straight, taking our arms to shoulder height, hands in front of our chest, palms facing inwards, extending our outward elbows. So our arms are still at shoulder height, palms facing forwards, and bending our elbows, rotating our wrists and bringing our hands back to our chest. Okay, let's do 12 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Good work. Next exercise, pop those weights down. We'll go back to our hip abduction. So we need to hold on to the chair for this one. We'll start on our right hand side. So keeping our right leg and the rest of our body nice and straight and just lifting it up to the side as high as we're comfortable going. So we'll do 12 on the right to start. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good work, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alrighty, jumping to the other side of the chair, or you can just turn around. We're going to do 12 on our left hand side now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Good work. Halfway, we've got 2 more exercises to go. We'll go back to our wood chops for our abdominals. So just 1 weight needed for this one. Holding onto the weight with both hands. Slight bend in the knees. We're going to start on our left hand side, so just taking those and weight down to our left knee. We're going to go up and across our body, following the weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. All right, same on the other side. 12 on the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Good work, almost there. 1 more exercise to go. Popping those weights on the floor out of the way. We're going to finish with our sit to stands. So we'll need our chair for this one. So sitting down nice and straight. Scoot yourself forward. Hands across over our chest. And we're just going to our lower body to stand us up to an upright position and then to sit us back down. So I'll count us for 12. Here we go. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there, 11, and last one, 12. Good job, everyone. That is our class done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed it. We will do a wee cool down with some stretches. We'll start at our lower body and work our way up. So we'll start with a calf stretch. So you may need to hold onto your chair for this one just to help keep you balanced. We're going to put our right foot forward, left foot back, slight bend in the front leg, and keep that back leg nice and straight. You should feel a stretch down the back of your back leg. If you can't quite feel the stretch, maybe take your feet a little further apart. Just remember to keep them both flat on the floor. Right, holding this for a little bit longer. Changing over, left leg forward, right leg back. Bending the front leg, keeping the back leg nice and straight. Again, feeling that stretched on the back of our back leg. Good work. All right, and release. We'll move to our hamstring, which are the back hamstrings, which are the back of our thighs. We will start on our right side. So stand with your feet close together but not touching. Take that right foot slightly forward, heel on the floor but toes raised. Bend that left leg slightly, tilt yourself forward at the hips and rest your hands on your right thigh. You should feel a stretch down the back of your right thigh. Righty, and changing over, same with the left. All right, hold it for a little bit longer. All right, and release. Moving to our quadriceps, front of our thighs. Holding onto a chair for this one. We'll start outside. So you just take your leg and bend it back behind you like this. And grab onto your foot, your ankle. If you're wearing long trousers, you grab onto the end of those. Try to keep your knees close together if you can. And we're feeling a stretch down the front of our bent leg. All right. And we will change over, move to the other side of the chair, or we'll turn around, do the same with our left leg. Good. And release. We'll do a couple upper body stretches, starting with our shoulders. So right arm across the chest, left arm comes underneath it, just using it to gently pull that right arm closer to your body and feeling a stretch in your right shoulder. Good. And release, and we'll change over. So left arm across the body, right arm comes underneath, feeling a stretch in our left shoulder. Good, and release, and stays, and clasp our hands together. Pardon me. Clasp our hands together, straight out in front of us, and put our head between our arms, keeping our body nice and straight, and really try to stretch those arms straight out in front of you. Good, and release, and we'll do a chest stretch. So just pop your hands down at the side, pull them slightly behind you, and pop your chest forward. Feeling a nice stretch across your chest there. If you can clasp your hands together at the back. Again, feeling a nice stretch across your chest. So right hand up in the air, and we'll just lean to the left. Just feeling a nice stretch down the side of your body. Alrighty, and changing sides. Alright, and standing up, giving our arms and legs a bit of a shake. Couple of deep breaths in and out to finish. So nice deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And last one, nice deep breath in and out. Alrighty, thanks for joining me again this morning. I hope everyone enjoyed the class. As always, please do leave any comments or feedback below. Any exercises you want to try or you're not sure of. And have a good rest of the week, everyone. The sun is shining today, which is nice. And hopefully I will see you at the same time next week. Thank you.